guys, so I'm back today with another video for you all, and today's video is going to be a let's talk video, like a ramble video I guess you can say. And I've been wanting to make a video on this for a while, so I guess I'll just go ahead and get right into it. So this video is going to talk about how, in my own opinion, you don't have to agree, but how I feel that social media and technology has ruined organic relationships for our generation. So I was scrolling on Instagram the other day and I came across a post that just further made me feel this way. So I'm just going to read the post to you. It says, "I guess our parents stayed together simply because they didn't have 7,000 other people following them at their disposal when their relationship or marriage got hard. Nowadays, our relationships get hard. We can just log on and get high off the false sense of security, appreciation, and understanding. We value our worth based on followers, comments, inbox messages filled with colorful words that have no depth. Meanwhile, the person who loves you when there's no filter on your face became an option, and attractively filtered followers became priority. Don't lose what is real chasing what only appears to be." So, what I take from this is social media has made us not value relationships anymore. And what I mean by that is we'd rather, just think about it. When you hang out with people nowadays, in our generation, yeah, we're all together, we're in the living room, we're out to eat at dinner or something. Everybody's doing this. How are we really getting to know one another if all we really care about is the people who we don't know personally? We just sit there and spy on each other's lives while we can actually sit there and create organic relationships, real relationships, relationships that are more than just, "Come here, babe, take a picture." Like, no, like there's so much more to relationships. I feel like also when it comes down to beginning a relationship within our generation, I mean, I've experienced it as well, in terms of, as soon as we meet people, we don't even ask really for phone numbers anymore. We ask for your Snapchat or your Instagram or your Twitter. I don't have a Twitter, so I'm not gonna ask for a Twitter, but we ask for Snapchat and Instagram. As soon as we find out their Snapchats and Instagrams, this is the first thing we do. We start lurking. We start watching their stories. We start lurking on their Instagram stories, creating assumptions in our head of what we think is going on in their life. Instead of, if we just took the time, say there was no social media, we would really have to just get to know like the person and not make assumptions and act a certain way because you think this person is this way based off of something that was on their social media. Aside from that though, social media can also ruin relationships, because let's say you do you're in a long-term relationship and I don't know, somebody comments below on a little hearty eye on your dude's page. You're gonna get mad. Who is she? He tells you, "I don't know." You're not gonna believe him. Versus if there was never social media to begin with, there wouldn't be, our relationships wouldn't be broken so easily. It's like if we don't allow the person we're with to follow us on social media, "Oh, you're trying to hide something." Why does it even have to be like that? Why can't it be looked at as, "I don't want you following me on social media because I don't want it to ruin our relationship," or maybe we both shouldn't just have social media, or maybe we should have each other's passwords, but it's like people don't want to give up passwords. Okay, so then it's like, "Oh, what you gotta hide," and it's like, well, why can't you just trust me? Like, technology, in a way, it brought us closer together, but in a way it also distanced us a lot more. I love social media when it comes in terms of long distance, when you're away from your loved ones or away from your significant other. You know, there's a FaceTime call away, a text away, phone call away. Like, it's convenient in that way. But in ways of like, building relationships, it can sometimes be damaging, and it can sometimes hinder what could be. It's like social media, I don't know, it's like we're scared to tell each other how we really feel about one another nowadays, because we're scared we're gonna get screenshot. We're scared they're gonna blackmail us, put us on blast or whatever on social media. So in a way, we're all faking it. We're faking like we want love, or I won't say we're faking it, I'll say we're just scared. We really do want love, but we're all this, oh, I'm not about to catch feelings, I'm not about to be thirsty, like all this stupid mess. Like, why does it have to be that way? If you like a person, tell them, I like you, I want to be with you. Or write them like long paragraphs, I don't know, in text messages. And it's like, we don't do that anymore because we're so freaking scared. And scared of what? Like, who cares? Who freaking cares? Like, don't be afraid. I can't stand when somebody uses the word like, I'm not going to be thirsty. What? So you're not gonna chase, you're not gonna go after what you want because you don't want to be thirsty? You sound stupid as hell. You're gonna miss out on a good thing because you don't want to be thirsty. Okay. It's like I just hate social media. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Now I feel like social media is more so used towards business or branding yourself, but a lot of us use it as ways to investigate and find out the dirt when really you're just ruining for yourself. Like, you shouldn't do that. And I don't know. I don't know. Like, I hate that with social media there's this, or I guess with technology, this is more so technology, it's you didn't text me good morning. You didn't text me first. I hate texting too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in here. Why do we always have to text? You meet somebody and all you do is text. What? You don't know how to pick up the phone and call me and have a real conversation and hear the way that I'm actually saying it instead of reading it and assuming I'm saying it a certain way? Because that right there causes problems too. I hate texting sometimes. I hate it. I feel like I have an old soul sometimes because I'd rather talk on the phone any day before texting. But I text only because sometimes it is convenient. It is. But majority of the time, because that's what, or when I'm talking or I'm involved with somebody, it's because that's what they want to do. So in a way, I settle because it's our generation. Like, our generation freaking sucks. And it's like we can't be faithful to just one person anymore. I feel like that's why a lot of young girls like myself are single, because some guys are just garbage. Like, really disposable garbage. They need to be broken down and then thrown in the garbage, because our generation does not know what love is. And I would say I was granted the opportunity to actually see what real love is, and I couldn't thank my parents more for that. It's just sad because I'm sad for myself, and I'm also sad for my sister because she's 14, and I can imagine how guys are going to be by the time she becomes 21. Like, there's not going to be no such thing as relationships. Everybody's going to be open. There's not going to be you're mine and my only, and I want to be with you and you only for the rest of my life. It's going to be with, I want to be y'all. I want to be with y'all for the rest of my life. Like, I just wish our generation would get it together, snap out of it. I know everybody's not that way, like sucked into social media or sucked into just texting all the time and stuff like that. It's just hard to find other people who aren't like that when it comes to the opposite sex, a guy or a man, because boys, let's not even get into that subject. But yeah, I don't know if anything I said made sense. I just really wanted to get this off my chest because it's been bothering me for some time. So yeah, I guess it hit so hard for home for me. Oh my god, why am I getting so emotional? But I guess it hits hard home for me because I've been allowed to date since I was 16 years old. I'm 21 now, and unfortunately I have not had a real relationship. Like, I'm talking like a relationship where you meet my parents, I meet your parents, We go on dates, you know, I don't know, go like for the weekend, I go with your family to something. We exchange gifts on birthdays and holidays and Valentine's Day. I never had that, and I really just want to say it's because social media and our generation of guys, like, they're just, I don't know, I feel like our guys, our generation, want to grow up lonely and want to grow old by the damn selves with their homies or with whoever. Nobody, I'm not gonna say nobody, but it just seems like a lot of guys just don't want the real thing, and that's really unfortunate. So it just hits home because I'm 21 and I know I'm a good girl. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but I know I'm a phenomenal woman, and I know that God only puts us through what he know we can handle, and God's gonna bless me. I know it. He's gonna bless me, and the man that whoever that is that God blesses me with literally is gonna sweep me off my feet. Like, I'm not even gonna see it happening or coming, but it's gonna happen. I just get so frustrated because I'm just scared sometimes that it won't happen because our generation is so toxic and so sucked into social media or looking cool or want to hold back their feelings, and that's not me. Never has been, never will be. I may put on sometimes and try to be that way, but that's not me. I'm a sensitive girl. Like, I'm in love with the idea of falling in love one day. I just pray God blesses me with that. I did not mean to come on here and get all emotional. I really was just trying to rant and get it all out. I hope you guys don't look at me as a little punk because I'm crying. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say this. What are you guys' thoughts on social media and our generation and technology? Do you agree? Do you think that it has tampered a little bit with how we communicate with one another on an organic level? Do you think social media is a good thing for relationships or a bad thing? Like, what are some of your views on it? You don't necessarily have to agree with me. I wasn't making this video to convince y'all anything. I really was just making this to clear my mind, get some things off my chest, and what better place than to share it with you guys and read what you have to say and whatnot. So if you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up. I want to do more videos like this, more rant videos. So if you guys want, you can comment down below anything you would like to hear about, a topic or something, and you want to know my views on it. I don't mind sharing. So yeah, I'm good though. I'm good. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.